Hello everyone. I am going to do a little how-to video, although I'm guessing most of you know how to do this. The thing of it is that I want to use these in some upcoming projects, and I need to be able to reference, and in case you don't know how to make a yo-yo. These are what we call yo-yos. They have lots of things that you can do with them. They're really cute when you stack them up. You can sew them upside down. You can sew them right side up. They're fun. They're fun too. You can put them in your clusters and on your snippet rolls and on paper clips, all kinds of things. So just in case you don't know how to do this, I'm going to show you. First off, you need some circles. And you can use a glass out of the kitchen or anything that you can create a circle with. I mean, you can make a compass and make a circle. These are plastic canvas things. This is actually a piece cut from, this is a lid, like off a coffee can. And these make perfect templates so that you have a circle. And I'm going to use this bigger one because it just fits perfectly on this piece of fabric. And I would normally not draw it really dark, but because I want you to be able to see it, I'm just going to trace around my circle. And then I'm going to cut it out. Now, they used to make beautiful, beautiful quilts with this technique. That is a lot more patience than I have, but making yo-yos is a really good thing to do when you have to sit and wait for something. You can have your circles already cut out, and just take a spool of thread and a needle along with you. Or if you're watching television or something like that. Now I'm going to use a nice sturdy thread, and I have it doubled in my needle. Okay, let me see, doubled, it's folded back, and so that's 2 strands of thread, and I'm just going to put a knot. Now when you go to sew around the circle, you're going to just take and fold your edge in just a little bit, and see, not really a whole 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to make nice long stitches. You're just going to sew in and out. Let me bring you in really close for this part. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. And you're just going to take your needle and go in and out. The thing of it is that this is not an exact science. It doesn't need to be. You just want to fold it in just a little bit. If it's not perfectly round when you get done, that's okay. When it pulls up, it will be fine. Okay. And you have to go all the way around. Okay, I have stitched all the way around. I started out with a little bit too short piece of thread. It wasn't too short to sew it. It was just too short when I wanted to show you. Now, I have used a dark thread on a light fabric. I would normally pick a lighter thread, but I wanted you to be able to see the stitches and everything on the piece I was making. So once we get it all stitched up, we have to slowly pull up and gather. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, there we go. This into, and you just do that very slowly. You pull on this thread. Until you gather this up into a nice little puffy thing. Now, I'm going to pull it a little tighter, but before I do, I want to show you something else you can do. You can also stuff your puffy thing with even your little scraps or some, what do I want to say, some stuffing and anything that you can use. But if you use your little scraps from your fabric, you will end up using all of your fabric and you won't have any leftovers. And I'm just going to stuff them in there. And that just makes it a little more puffy. Okay, and now we're going to pull it all the way up until we have closed up our little circle, like so. And we've created a puff. Now, depending upon how you're going to use these, you could take your thread to the back here. I don't think I did that because I may use some of them upside down. What I usually do is I just take a stitch in here and tie a couple of knots. The thing of it is you need to tie this off or it will come undone, of course. And then I like to take the thread and come out the side of my puffy and then cut it off. And you end up, it's called a yo-yo. And I think they're really fun and they're going to be really cute in little clusters for my journal. I'm going to back this out a little bit now and I'm going to make one more. I think I'll make one on this fabric. Let's see how big I can get one that is this size. I don't think I can get one this size. Yes, I can. I can get one my size right there. So I will just Okay, guys. That is just a really quick little how to make a yo-yo. Now, I want to show you. This is the one I just made. I made that with this template. I made this one, which is just that much smaller, with this template. And you see they're almost the same size. Now, you could iron the edges as on your circle. You could iron that little 1/4 of an inch in. But to me, it seems like it's a huge waste of time. It's easier to just have the fabric cut out and just sit down in front of the television. You know, when you're waiting in line, when you have to wait in the doctor's office or something, and have them cut and just go to town with them. I will be showing you some projects with these down the road, and I hope if you did already know how to do this, which I'm guessing most of you do, that you learned a little tip that might help you with it. That's all I can hope for, is that I can give you a tip here and there. Anyways, I'm going to read you a quote from my 1001 Ways to Creativity and go finish up my dinner for the day. Your body wakes each morning automatically, but make sure your imagination wakes up at the same time. Well, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.